and a bebonia in fashion and chair. No one on Baco, a check a cranum, you know. A yes, and wobble 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ningina, ebe few. I'm going to say Dr. Dawood 360 capsules and a gun idea. And I try to say, no, say, member, papa, was a bro brand why I didn't Yamawa, or Janis Obina Dr. Dawood 360 capsules, no, na or the ointment in it, na BPS for a camera. And yeah, Dr. Dawood, for 02448864, 02448864. Aya 37 ubenya doctor aya Dawood Kwame na nema che saying
Nyankopon adum bibia boko
Kwame tela bibia boko dia Kwame yeni nkomo kakra yeni nkomo
ken me da say ene ye be wie UEFA Champions League no na che say ya concentrate on de wo ho for nyame adum echina ne da ye nim no ken for the first time our competition we history since 1955 PSG and I the first club wako UEFA Champions League final and now then European Cup final. What's any opponent? Goal margin 5. E been seeda. The first time a PSG record no. A gamer obi bi odin initial bi ehun say PSG dominating Inter Milan. I want to be in questions adien. Inter Milan supporters are disappointed in the club because of performance. Omutimi de ma team a friend say Inter Milan. Oman bo mo homoden. By PSG mum e ma 5-star performance na no Saturday. So in as much as Inter Milan fans nani anje the performance no Ken, the 5-star performance of PSG any ade na me pese me concentrate on. Na me acknowledge PSG bobuko no. Na me share adwuma Luis Enrique and the boys no etimi aye. Every aspect of the game, every details Bibia na ewo game nimbia no, it was all about PSG Football Club. Saturday, you analyze the game no. Me catch you say PSG for be dominate game no. Na Luis Enrique at the 7 key elements ano yusu ediama PSG a se okora game bi as 7 key elements no the dominate your opponent. And 7 key elements no possession, pressing, fluidity and dynamism, attacking channels, wide play, positional flexibility, and a direct play. So now no Saturday, so we share PSG boboko na. 7 key elements no, and one no mu yusu ya. The dominating Inter Milan boboko no. And the board na ye witness say no. Say Inter Milan, any PSG no, they nookraba no ye better. Na ye PSG boboko no. They no on kraba or ye better. Na ye PSG boboko no. So with the ball, without the ball. Nani nyina no akwa ye PSG bobuko no so na no nsema na obi e kan ye say akwa one sided game ye PSG nkwa na ebobo no ken ye break game ne down Inter Milan for no ye bobuko a emfa hu say omo ye defensive oriented team omo pese omo gibe obi on pese omo build it from the back na me kasha nyankopon anyimonyam say ade e ma PSG for ni show omo bebrebe no enye se PSG attack na Oma attack no mu yade sunko by how a PSG for a defend ye and a PSG for break you team no so PSG e win is 5 goals no based on how a no mu defend and ya de change ye Inter for ne jibo ni bia ken on person mo build it from the back na build on build it from the back no e ye omu hia time omu hia space no mo dia build it from the back so the moment I be share Inter Milan na on be struggle bia say omo time ni space no omo chiro mo so ye say game na se keno be kai a PSG for na di kan pass ye PSG for pass ye na mbo ni ko true o Inter Milan for half ye say game na se the first second PSG ball no ni ko true na ni game plan no omo person omo che Inter Milan for ne say omo ma Inter Milan form build from the back omo the pressure be su omo so team e friend say PSG decide say omo be command to man high pressing and some man to man high pressing no intensity and a commitment. And player no only the pressing. I am the hybrid role. Dembele. And so back I now know Kumasi City more. At the time Dembele could two bit said ye or kwako trumi kana or press it. Abra no target yansoma. Na Dembele akoto. I know be a kasa na crime na Dembele faso pressing no. Na how yakasa on lead the press no. So adia me hu say PSG for decide somewhere and say omo ma PSG for Inter Milan for him feel comfortable on the ball. So Dembele operate as a hybrid player in terms of pressing was a oppressive Yansoma. No oppressive Abrante friend said Bastoni. That was the job of Dembele. Then again, Abrante friend said Doué. Ebe presse Achebi. Kvaratskhelia ebe presse Pavard. Hakimi Ashraf ebe jina Di Marco so. Na Nuno Mendes esusu jina Danzel so. So the plan of PSG was to press team a friend say Inter Milan. Ewo Mankasa have mpachoko wenim. O Mankasa have. That was the plan. Ya assign player bi ase obi engine obi aso. So team a friend say PSG for Inter Milan for ain't me build from the back. Omo feel comfortable. Yan Soma esha left her. Player no original left no eye Di Marco. Oni space ho ye close Di Marco. Se ocha right here Danzel na ya close no. In fin for na was ye locate you no. PSG for me for this no abake up the press. Enti yan Soma tuniti a nanim ho Achebi, Pavard, Bastoni. Ye press you ontimi mfa bo ne nkomo mo. Ocha left her Di Marco ye press no. Ocha right her ye press Danzel. In fin ho Chanoglu Barella ye press you mo. So the only option for Abrante friend is say goalkeeper no Yansoma was to play long balls. And long balls no how many players our PSG have? Just two forwards. So two forwards no Lautaro Martinez and Thuram. Lautaro Martinez in terms of high balls onye the best. So player your ball long ball was here corner hono Thuram. And anytime you be locate Thuram biano, na PSG fund the three players are close down Thuram. So kid Thuram eje ball nano ubehu Pacho, ubehu Marquinhos, ubehu Joao Neves. No matter how close Abrante friends to Thuram. So game no Thuram lose a lot of possession. So some ball long ball ne ko Thuram ha. Three key players from PSG closing down Thuram. Say no me lose balls no. That was the reason why na PSG for Emma Inter Milan for kwine. Inter Milan for about 45 long balls. Sa 45 long balls no emun 49% na ya accurate. Dia kan ni no mo say no. So easily say na PSG for lose possession. Say na ball ne say Inter Milan for because of how na PSG for na air press your man to man intensity then commitment. Say to dem impokra na PSG for no Inter Milan for need to me breaki eba mfimfin wa. Players on one fin for Inter Milan say on be control game no. On be distribute balls no. On be create chances ediama Inter Milan team no. Eye Chanoglu, Barella, and Mkhitaryan. And also so PSG decided say on use a structured block. Structured block say who defend here or structure be at the best topic. And also so Luis Enrique on fin decided say bon be fin yen use structured block. Ye be command to man. So PSG for no e man market Inter Milan for no fin wa. Chanoglu eje ball na on who be the beko. I just ohwe okoneti. Ohwe the left and also ohwe the right. So game ne be no na backward passes and Inter Milan for abono eye bebre. Sideways passes eye bebre. Ken wey eye the full pitch. Hwede PSG Inter Milan. Obi ama market obi abako wey full pitch. There was a proper plan from Luis Enrique. Player or PSG players no obi ama mark Inter Milan for players ne baako. So Inter for enye comfortable with the ball. A high pressing, intensity, then commitment. When your friend collaborative defending, that was the reason why at the end of the 90 minutes, you go Inter Milan say on shegu. Oh, nya chances ni bebre. Because of how Inter Milan for PSG for defending ye. Big ups to Luis Enrique. So obe kai picture bi ba abonten. At the time anam Mbappe wo PSG. Luis Enrique Mbappe to na o kire ne kwan ye fa so e press ene kwan ye fa so defend enu bi na odi aye PSG team no enu bi na odi aye PSG team no so hwe kwan o mu nyina fa so defend hwe kwan o mu nyina fa so e make sure so mbe ka bom no me defend in numbers so ade abu omo pa na ye hawa omo limit Inter Milan for omo press omo show commitment omo show that intelligence omo press ni ye well calculated and coordinated. PSG for now, my Inter Milan for no, and feel comfortable with the ball. No goal, 2 shots on target, 1 big chance. We're not just a one nullify your team no. We cry because we're making sure so we press your mama miss our home na on bet media crab no. And we know me and him say one team of boy efe se bo ni kura no nimbo otimi control game no otimi attack pa no eye PSG bobuku no. And PSG for tire say obetimi attack through counter. Obetima attack through omo passing sequence. So anytime be a PSG for better say obetima be attack bia no a fluid structure. Sa fluid structure no e boa mo emo mutimi nya positional interchange. Sa positional interchange de ken pete yam dia to suhwe. Formation na e bae no na nye Dembele na obeka say operate on number 9 rule. But mo attack ya Kvaratskhelia timi be hye ho. Dembele to me call left, Doué to me call right, Doué to me move call left, or to me ben. There is player positional interchange. Omo to me interchange, and a P interfono, omo petima, omo defendi bi omo per man mark. So and I'm say PG for no fluid, omo to me interchanging easily, omo to me extended pressure. No mo dia break you omo to me no. And omo midfielders no it me support because three midfielders no. In terms of early technicians no omo ye bia. Most especially a branch friend say Vitinha. And Vitinha being the orchestra. I would see my friend say PSG. Ono na jebo. Opegenitia. Yanko high movement. Yanko low movement. Mami nyusu say. Mami change direction. And to ball in so mo attack here. A branch friend say Vitinha no. Anu be jina so a. On never make sure say obe control game no. Ediama team my friend say PSG bobuku no. And to PSG for team no. How we rotate here. Chomo front train no mo de chance here no. Kwaraskelia shegu. Doué Eshebi. Dembele out 2 assists. So the front train no national here no. Obia involved in terms of goals. We and your chance a team structures no year juma. It got to a time. Omo use omo passing sequence no de be create. Omo timi use counter. No they are breaking Inter Milan team no. So in terms of set pieces, collective play, everything about this game, tactical standpoint, collective BM team friend say Inter Milan. Na omuntimi njina PSG bobuku. And you talk of individual brilliance. Apart from tactics, we collective play ni teamwork too. Individual brilliance. Na PSG for ne sa was rubebre. Ese team friend say Inter Milan. Chobi to say Doué akraketwe. Akraketwe receive ball. Odane ne ho. Obetwon. Untimi predict no. No dia creative space e dia man teammate.
Na what drama so say loyalty so ya dia killing into team no because no more 2 players with team no more prayer. But once a player prayer, coach no wogidi woni ma kan obeti. E di ntima Lautaro Martinez da so gina ball no me bobo ne bi.
Ken
Di Marco di ntima na obobo ne bi. Yes our players omo nyina no omo nya fit. But it's the Champions League final. On be pressure coach say obobo bi. But who say nenye.
Game na me witness here. Sanka Inter Milan for cray use 14 players for PSG be show.
Ntasele emfa.
Fana na emfa. Because ye bobo can ye kase team be nya total dominance.
But once say first goal is Sandy Mabibre. Now no say make say PSG say first goal mission Bibre. Because PSG she go enye den. Na wasia hye wa wo be peka na ye den. Ati de ene obegu team no kra. Nti omo hye but Inter the first goal na nka be ma game no mo ayede.
And ball now omo hye ase no. Plan was clear. Me say obi apon san kohwe full match ni biem. Me kra ma adwan ba so after the game na me sa kohwe game ni biem. Referee ni ball na ben ano. Ana omo ball ne ko through. E wo pie Inter for ne half. Yes, referee ni ball. The first thing na science knows. Yeah,
the science was clear. But Simone Inzaghi na me ginidi no. Me wan say even second half omo ba na order so ne wa ma chebe ne Bastoni pass from the back say omunya go kick ba. Just na mente omo say.
Omo sa bo ne longer.
There be omo because oko long. Na we players ni na few half. Na mo ko long. Sa na so bono. Obo ne first half enye ne long oko nyina ye say ye locate tournament ko.
That was omo game plan na one.
So, and Pavard so ordinary be gina game. Pavard boy untimi mo we pra. Na ba ko no so ba ya no so. Inter the say.
PSG na no deserve sa credit.
That is award deny the man na no pay your friend say.
Oh, Tapri Odio.
Okay.
Yes, son na was.
Prako no so. But we dey answer so mo prako na wo kroma ne bi akese ne bi. Mo de mo no from pa. Na de na de anya bi a mo de che prako. O mo nim say chief mate.
Nkofo
number ta kwa esa okwa yi asa ade anya no ana. Na coach asa de prako ne man.
Ade ha wana.
Oh, enye sa bebre. Me gina mama nipa bebre.
Ene kwa me gina mu mo say dey also come. No, me hwe game na me witness na individual brilliance, Doué, excellent. Vitinha, calmness no. Kvaratskhelia can the work rate attack on defense.
Na bakola kra na so she be 3 goals.
Na game na we so mo say 9.
Nezo mo say 9.
Yes, omo me say 4 key chances.
That is
but yeah, why you adwuma ni nyina no e Luis Enrique.
No, yes, that man.
Ana nipa so amani agye amano pa no e Marquinhos, okay. Won say Marquinhos buy no. Oni Blaise Matuidi mo time omo nyina nti you know mame bo PSG for aba so omo deserve champion.
Luis Enrique enam na no win no. Wouldn't say no me stories and me compare dey no kwa you Chelsea or Babedu Barcelona e prate poto no. Who say Obeka so do or you be di hon komo ha. And you feel no and you be sasa kwai or call you no almost say. And also on say joining bisano say say. Oh, when anima one shouldn't show sign bia.
On one in fact I remember that day.
Me part away close to 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Aya baso na wako interview toboli ne toboli mo. And say niema ono beka so pe no omo nyama no.
Ono ope freedom.
Na ono aye the team wa hihye
the team.
Nkofo so beka se da bia.
Hey Chelsea
omo nyane sa.
Chelsea the yenye sa ope so. And but question
here. He's a very good coach.
Oh, Ken.
Hwe team na ode ma Barca. Ema mo de J.
2015 Champions League.
Who is even first half of the season in Shadam say year no. Na time I'm messing in them and Suarez mo come.
Omo pikia.
No omushia am short say ebi na wahye wa no.
Oh, okay. Let me continue with what you said. 2015 Barcelona did not start well. I feel Champions League omo the 15th to a league table this one. They did not start well. Omo first 5 games omo lose miensa omo win Bako was the Girona last minute on goal from Girona 4 and omo share. So in the group stages PSG were struggling. Now you see the mama pe PSG team no say the last time the Musa team be air dominate obi from crank to crank Barcelona versus Manchester United. They say Alex Ferguson hope. Also that game, it was a total dominance game.
Oh, almost 35 minutes. Yeah. United one they play.
When they said
Katachi be firm.
Katachi. At that game, Barcelona ball bear 16 shots, 8 of them. 12 of them and they on target. Manchester ball 1 shot on target. That was the goal. Almost say. Yes. It was a dominance game. But wait, it's Barcelona the anymore.
We are not such a Barca no.
This could have been 10, 12. Come on, a different.
Na enkwano mu free chiri ba no kra no. Akwa the club World Cup run your besianji.
At minute 80. Na a 4-0 and a Dumfries foul ball be counter attack. 4-0. And a Kivicha Kvaratskhelia dreamy free him free giddy obesign eminent ball need free in same. Then it's 4-0 80th minute ya pon on a normal day Kobe Abijay akwana sprint be yi ball need different in same. Said Denzel Dumfries so when Timmy more ball now. It was because of the work rate of Kivicha Kvaratskhelia. Nuno Mendes has been a better left back in the second half of the season, not because he's extremely good, but because of the work rate of Kivicha Kvaratskhelia. Abra, Yewura, knockout stages. PSG ni Liverpool bobo. Ye game no. Na PSG about 24 shots. Liverpool ball 2 pe. Na Liverpool a show 1-0 ewo Paris. 1-0 ewo Paris. Then right after the game, Dembele, Kivicha, boys ni nyina Luis Enrique, omu nyina so mo ba be she Liverpool at Anfield. That time Liverpool pizza no mesi bobo. Whoever thought, look at the confidence say Liverpool are best will feel 1-0. Who about Anfield or say me kwakwa Liverpool. They went to Anfield. The rest is history. Washa Arsenal back to back. Go for na ball na omo bono. Ken. Ye boa possession wom. Yan press wom. Yan take counter pressing wom. Inti the man has built a very, very good team. Look, last year, na Obianim himself PSG for Beko finals. I'm not for refi. Bayern Munich and Real Madrid and Nebo semi-finals. Na PSG and Dortmund. Obianim himself PSG for qualify finals. Last year, I had the same Luis Enrique. Na ni team no, na yeshe midfielder Vitinha, Zaire Emery, Fabien Ruiz. Na edim wono, Ousmane Dembele, Kylian Mbappe, and a Bradley Barcola. Na nyina, in fact, na nyame nko nipa dodo wana felt to say we're going to have a final of Paris Saint-Germain of or anase bia PSG versus Madrid anase Bayern Munich. Only for us to go to the final, PSG for lose. It got criticized. It was normal because PSG in Dortmund, Obianim said Dortmund will be eliminated, but it did not happen that way. ɛna nkɔmɔ no yɛkɔkɔ mu afei PG4 bɛhyehyɛ team wa ɔkɔtɔ Joao Neves sɛ ɔbɛ replace Zaire Emery ɛwɔ midfield wɔ Mbappe ɛkɔ yɛmfa Desire Doe ɛmra in January yɛkɔfa Kivicha Kvaratskhelia ɛmra Ken nkɔfoɔ no they've had better team than Inter Milan right from minute 1 obi decided so me press Inter Milan na Inter phone ntimi mo hwɛ ade a mimi blame coach ne kakra and say menka ntwam na menka me next issue Inter Milan no muni bɔ ne bɔ nkyɛn Barcelona Ken be ba cho me bɔ a Inter ne Barca they weren't a better team than Barcelona but abra game ni mo yɛ den then Inter Milan for year Barcelona struggled they decided to go for long balls inti oyi Francesco Acerbi se kojina nim hobi inti ball no mbonu tum Barcelona were struggling for those air balls. It got to some point in time I felt to say the 3-back was not necessary. Now was almost starting to almost call long. Because clearly Marquinhos and William Pacho no more struggle and especially now PSG4 team na midfielders ni entetia. Enti what was the point? 2-0 we are down. You buy a stress. Mami come on some from. Can me pamucho any die mu a say but who say from a nakoya France for no as a nation or my fan say a project for Dembele for Ballon d'Or.
Dembele Ballon d'Or no dey baby ekeka kwa no dey no.
Who say a project?
Once we see here no.
I've seen it say a project for the French guys.
When was the last time a Frenchman GB?
Oh, Benzema.
Yeah, carry send enche Benzema.
But say Obobo France one day. And the way so no a campaign from the French guys and campaign from Real Madrid.
Madrid for Suchechi.
Oh, Muchechi. Na Demetimia can say Pemi experience with the Ballon d'Or. Me patron come on, me name be di anya we are some obi anya emotion as some obi a. Me pese me no din komo bi kakra. Pemi experience with the Ballon d'Or. Ken, normally from August to December, ayana players a tabo budini enyo mo na je Ballon d'Or. Last year, play bien or no nimbo no bo from August to December. Mama for the last season kra e change Jude Bellingham meboa. When Jude Bellingham started his career at Real Madrid, he was all over. Those players are not close to him. Maybe Americans at that time need to Cruz feel for him more. But you are February no and a Vinicius Junior Pejai. That time no Rodrigo goes West Manchester City for Cascante. Rodrigo Cascante. He was just an ordinary player of Manchester City team anymore. But the heroes and necessary bia. Me can you see so dia say? Afi ye start season no. Na nkomo no gina Salah so. Na gina Kylian Mbappe so. Na gina Rafinha so. Me boa. Okay. You read the second part of the season. If we Salah, Mbappe, Rafinha, eba be di Pedri, Lamine, Yamal, Dembele so. None of the three players now you bought in the first half of the season and they ran the second part of the season. It is a say in Komono, Pedri asans way from Ababeya, Lamine, Yamal, and a Dembele. Now, this is where the situation is going to be. Watch this. Say I can Nations League. Enche ever started semi-finals na yo. And as answer the Club World Cup. Unfortunately for Lamine Yamal, Diaka obetinya ye bibi ewiase nyina be kai no the Nations League. Dembele advantage or wanna say obebo Nations League as answer about the Club World Cup.
But Nations League ebetimenya bibi one because Nations League say this is a be all.
You do say me.
All about club football.
Debbie Abrafoni Europe from Nations League in India. In any case, semi-finals now Germany, Portugal,
Confederations
Spain.
Cup.
But I say
Confederations Cup. They say
Ken Nations League or Europe.
We are Confederation in teams so. Young champion, about Champions League every.
Oh, last year. And yet Eurosa in Lamine Yamal and Rodrigo Cascante came for Mudin Ballon d'Or no mu.
Because
because in the season Phil Foden played well.
Because a major tournament.
I understand. But Nations League, you know,
okay.
So 2 major tournaments. But the advantage Dembele, I want to say, Dembele bebo Nations League nibi, or bebo the Club World Cup nibi. Inti Dembele as at this stage, our advantage than the rest of his colleagues. However, now watch this. In common me person many among Foden say, Dembele no. Ye the numbers never judge na say ye the day never judge born akasa born never judge.
Omo didn't never judge no. Waje treble or perform year or someone numbers.
Okay. Numbers, Rafinha was 34 goals this season. Dembele was 33 goals.
34 33.
34 33. Assist 22 for Rafinha, 13 for Dembele.
Okay.
Okay. So in terms of numbers, say numbers na yede be ya. We na so. And I want to fan to us because say a numbers game with dia, then Rafinha is a bit ahead of Dembele. But this is where the problem is. Barcelona are not projecting Rafinha.
Omo de LAMINE eba, omo de YAMINE eba, dia keka kone.
Say LAMINE dia, then numbers de Dembele the numbers ne hwe ni bebre. Because the only argument in favor of Lamine Yamal is a ball nankasabo, which I say is a ball nobody. Lamine a ball ni change Dembele bebre.
So you're surprised even Dre to Lamine.
I know there is disrespect to Lamine Yamal. Omo yesa no. I think a complete disrespect to Lamine Yamal.
Some of the young player.
Oh come on, Lamine Yamal will try young player. Obi all pray for ballon d'or. On say omo person we argument. They say crano Lamine Yamal and Ben Dembele. Name Lamine Yamal should go and compete with this Idoi. It is a complete disrespect to this guy.
I didn't make a complete disrespect.
Can it season way you share ball. Season way you share ball.
Do it so perform against Liverpool.
Okay. Me say
these are big games.
Season Lamine
in the final.
Lamine has been a better
overall better player.
If so crowd be say Lamine Yamal design, I think it is complete disrespect to Lamine. It is not, the problem is that Lamine Yamal is chasing for the ballon d'or. Unfortunately,
chasing for
David
this is starting.
Me pamucho enye no asem. Say the Mianka Sami nkomo say eba numbers are ni asesa nkomo ne de ball. Say eba ball so no asesa nkomo de numbers. Me say e numbers any Rema Dembele dia. Rafinha has better numbers than him. Me what I say a ball so ball no person di won nkomo dia. Then I'll say Lamine Yamal has played better than him, but ni nyina no. Dembele won den e because he has won the Champions League.
Me just say
and now also a Club World Cup and also Nations League now asama American dey chat one say say Mbappe ya ni din ya out so ko Club World Cup na o the Real Madrid je no oji goal kini wo ho
o do mo je dia
Club World Cup
no you hear ball na me who say the celebrate one ball now mo share first goal no Hakimi big one way
yeah
o German ko bele maybe so say Mbappe ko bele
obe pass
the bio ba fa no